everybody. Welcome to the Polaris Media Police Crime Report. My name is Christopher Wood. I am a 6-year revenge retaliation victim of very seriously dangerous police. I am a 6-year torture slavery victim, full physical identity theft, serious brain injuring, serious skull deforming, full physical identity theft, identity change victim with 100% proof from Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police in August or in 2019. I found out about some stuff that was happening in Napanee, human trafficking, homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and possible money laundering at a Morning Star mission. I found out about it. I spoke out about it. As a result, August 6, 2019, at approximately 3 p.m. in the afternoon, ex-OPP chief or commander went by at a previous address. He was driving a white Jeep Wrangler. It was on the corner of Bridge and Center Street, Highway 41 in Napanee. He went by, he waved at me, I waved back. A black truck pulled up beside him. They pointed something, they shot it, and it went into my right ear. After that happened, Spencer Mills, Ontario Provincial Police 14716, and another guy showed up at my door pretty much to let me know, with threats and intimidation, to let me know that if I did not stop talking about what was taking place, there would be serious consequences. 100% right. I have been through serious torture, serious mutilations. I have been medical files falsified on me for treatment refusals, discrimination, medical blacklisting, assuring I get no medical help either. No criminal record or history, had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to being shot. Lies against me about being a suicidal self-harmer, not true in any way, shape, or form. I am wood, I am life tree, I am not about death. There's no way in hell. Not true. Lies about drugs, I do not do. At one point in life, I did. In my younger years, I did. I have been sitting here. I am getting serious burning in the back part of my head, my midbrain completely and totally split. I get piss, urine, and feces that go through a tube that I have and showing that goes through from my throat to the back of my head, and it goes through my head and my face, completely and totally numbing me down. I have been blinded in my right eye. My medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken from me. I am under forced confinement. I am under beating threats. I am under death threats, and other family members are under death threats as well. One happens to be my nephew and my half-brother. Lies, time buying, cover-ups, arrest refusals, false arrest, extortion, kidnapping 24 hours after asking for help from police crimes against me. And that happened May 27, 2021 through a Shelley Hafner. I am also the end of my bloodline too. And the longer this goes on, the more damage is done, the more everybody is going to get away with it. and I am going to be pretty much dead. And that is no joke. I have had strokes, I've had possible heart attacks. Once again, serious brain injury. Whatever was shot into my ear was causing electric shocking. It caused my skull to split into different sections, which I have proven and shown. Being falsely charged from the hospital to prevent anything legal on any criminal doctors who are criminally involved with intent to commit and cover up through the file falsifications and the medical blacklisting. Human traffickers, sex slavery traffickers. My mother, she was also tortured, stalked, tortured, and her life was taken December 20th, 2020. Two of my dogs were also tortured and killed as well. Once again, XOPPG for Commander. He is a sex slave trafficker. Staff Sergeant, years 2019, 2021, kidnapping, sodomy, sex assault. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward, Stacy, a mental health worker, was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS, a blonde-haired, heavy-set woman. She is actually the girlfriend to a very serious criminal doctor, the one that falsified my medical file for the treatment refusals, blacklisting, and all the discrimination I've gotten. Shelley Hafner, the one that had me kidnapped May 27, 2021. Christine Schultz, Spencer Mills 14716, and Robert Kane 7224. They're human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking, torture crimes, identity thefts and frauds, drug trafficking, homicides, and cover-ups is what has taken place. Poor, homeless, elderly, disabled. It is very organized. Criminal doctors who are involved at Lennox and Addington County General Hospital with criminal intent too. 100%. I can prove my words. Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, she also goes by Dr. Margie V. She is a girlfriend to Stacy and the one that falsified my medical file for the discrimination and assuring everything against me. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Waldron, Dr. McGregor, ex-CEO, Covey Duck, and Patient Relations. Others that are involved, human traffickers, sex offenders, drug traffickers, all registered sex offenders, and all of them are guilty of torture crimes and attempted homicide on me. Two of them happen to be family members, happen to be cousins. One is a guy known as Bill Wooldridge. He has many alias names. He goes by Bill Wooldridge, Bill Cooldridge, Bill Delarosable, James Bubbles, Stephen Maven, and Robert Cross. Stephen Maven is actually one of his alias names he uses, and that's the name of a wanted escapee as well. He's now bald, glasses, lives at 149 Center Street North in Napanee, Ontario, behind the law office in a duplex, or was. He is guilty of stalking and torturing and killing my mother December 20th, 2020. He thinks that he and I were switched at birth, thinks that he is my dad and was stalking, calling my mother mom. He and another guy named Blair Kane, alleged OPP supervisor. He is a meth trafficker. He is guilty of raping a woman in Napanee at 45 Dundas Street East, Apartment 3, in 2021, who is now deceased. He is guilty of attempted welfare fraud, using my address, no association with the lowlife, and I put a stop to it as well. He is guilty of torture crimes against me, and attempted murder with intent to commit. Once again, alleged OPP supervisor Blair Hardy, Blair Kane. He used to drive a Mercedes. He is the number one sex slave trafficker as well. Bert Hustler, Robert Barry, who is a Laidlaw truck driver. He is a possible serial killer. He is bald, crowbar mustache, glasses, always walks around with a bag of drugs. He's guilty of attempted murder on me. They are all OPP, human traffickers, sex slavery traffickers, and the ones that OPP want $22,000 for to arrest. Bert Hustler, he used to date my wife after we separated. He thinks he is a crackhead, a meth head, and a pillhead, morphine. He thinks he is in a permanent psychosis. He is a schizophrenic. He thinks and believes he played hockey in the NHL for the Philadelphia Flyers and Hartford Whalers. He is very jealous and obsessed with the long hair that I used to have. He is guilty of being involved with brain injury me, 6 years of torture crimes against me, slavery, and attempted homicide. Jason Gimpy Two-Step Winalstein, he is approximately 45 years old. He is a crackhead, a stroke victim. He is guilty of stalking for 6 years, torture crimes against me for 6 years. He is guilty of brain injury me and attempted murder with the intent to commit identity fraud. Identity, disability, and insurance fraud and homicide against me. And I can 100% prove his involvement and his guilt. Tyler Lake, he is guilty of arson attempts on the previous address where I was living, where I was shot by ex-OPP chief, throwing blood on the same address, threats of stabbing me. He is involved with my identity theft, and once again, I can 100% prove my words, no relation. I am 53, he is approximately 30, 35, and I have pictures also and video where I look 100% just like this punk. No delusion or hallucination, I can prove my words. He is also the lover to OPP, drug cop, and rat informant for him. He is guilty of torturing my dog with another Raymond LeBlanc, March 24th, 2023, and killing him. Raymond LeBlanc is a child groomer. He is a criminal stalker. He is guilty of torture crimes against me, and he is also guilty of attempted homicide. He is a meth trafficker, drug trafficker for Robert Kane. They all are. My cousin Harry Hartwick, he is approximately 85 years old, very seriously sadistic. He is guilty of brain injury, me being involved with my identity theft, and once again, I can 100% prove his guilt. Not just saying it. He is guilty of brain injury, me, torture crimes against me for the past 4 years. He has been involved. He is guilty of attempted murder. He is guilty of serious crimes against me as a child, too, in Winnipeg, Manitoba, because I would not eat a pickled onion. Even stripping me down naked and putting duct tape on my private parts and making me stand naked in a corner for 4 hours while he proceeded to beat the shit out of my mother and my older brother at the time. His nephew, Dale Hartwig, who admitted to me personally he was involved before he realized what he had said and done. He is guilty of my identity theft, being involved with my identity theft. Once again, 100% provable. He is guilty of brain injury me, torture crimes, and attempted murder with the intent to commit for drop charges for a stabbing he committed against his wife or ex-wife's boyfriend. And Dale Hartwick's boyfriend, Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns. He also goes by, Tony Hearns, he also goes by Axel Rose. He has long red hair. They are speedheads as well. He thinks that I am a wolf. He is guilty of blinding me in my right eye. He is guilty of attempted paralyzing me. He is guilty of attempted homicide, and I even have pictures too that where I look just like him. As crazy as it may sound, I can prove my words. Where I even have the same cockeye that he has. So this all started to happen to me in 2019 after I was shot by ex-OPP chief, and the lies against me, the file falsifications, the discriminations for treatment refusals and everything else, the false arresting and charging to try to turn this back around on me, everything done to try to make this look like a psychological thing or a drug thing, and it has absolutely nothing to do with it. 100% criminal. No matter what I have been able to show, no matter what I have been able to prove, I have had no rights. My medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken from me. There is also others that are involved in very serious crimes against me as well, but I cannot mention their names under death threats, beating threats, and more, and threats against other family members. So to keep me quiet, there's being a lot of threats being put around because I don't need any of my family members killed. My mother's life was already taken, and two of my dogs' lives were taken. Full physical identity theft done on me. OPP are also putting prisoner tracking into their victims as well. And once again, no criminal record or history. And if anybody looks at my live videos just from last night, I guarantee there's 100% difference in my face. And you can tell the difference where my skull has been split. Right down the middle. This is Tony Hearns. This is Bert Hustler. This is the one known as Bill Wooldridge, aka Bob Cross. This is me at OPP. Go into it.
This Crestwood here. I'm headed in towards OPP to see about getting Spencer Miller's wife, William Wooldridge, arrested and charged today. Stalking, injuring, torturing. Let's see what happens.
What has happened is I have been through serious identity changes since then, identity theft. Here is one of the pictures of the changes I have been through, so if anybody thinks that it cannot happen, I am 100% proof that it can, and it has happened to me. I have had a lot of skull splitting, and I have had serious deforming done to me. My skull completely split into sections. I look absolutely nothing like that, and that's only a couple months old. That's from how much changes I have been through. This is Bert Hustler, the one that dated my wife after we separated, and the one that thinks that he played hockey in the NHL for the Philadelphia Flyers and Hartford Whalers. And this is Raymond LeBlanc, the one that's guilty of torturing and killing my dog in 2023. with Tyler Lake. Which is him, Tyler Lake. Blair Hardy or Blair Kane, alleged OPP supervisor. This is also him. I've also had what I believe to have illegal prisoner tracking put into me also as well, for when this identity theft is fully finished, so I can be taken as one of these fucks, and I'm not joking. No delusion either. This is Jason Van Alstyne. He is the #1 fentanyl trafficker for OPP. The one that's guilty of stalking and torture crimes against me. He's a stroke victim, still 100% provably involved, very obsessed, homosexual, inbred. And he sells laced fentanyl between Napanee and Kingston with niacin because it's easier deniability. Here's more changes of proof I've been through. So when people disappear, families are murdered and missing, maybe they are going through identity theft as well, and being slave trafficked and tortured and seriously brain injured and being kept from help. I want to press charges. I want to lay murder charges. I want to lay attempted murder charges. And yes, once again, if anybody even sees this, because I have Pegasus being used on my computer from certain people to block out everything, to shadow ban and shadow broadcast my live broadcast of me doing this right now. I have it being running in the background. I have Pegasus being used on my phone and on my computer. Also to shadow ban a lot of the stuff from getting out, to prevent a lot of serious truth about a lot of serious crimes that have taken place against me, and I can just imagine how many others, and gotten away with. The only thing I ever did was speak police crimes, and as a result, I have been through serious torture, serious mutilations, once again, 100% physical identity theft and change done to me. Congratulations, by the way, on what you accomplished, you pieces of shit. This is me. So what's the next plan against me, OPP? Because I know this is going to be fucking seen. And I don't really want to be cursing and swearing, but this is finished, and I want arresting and charging, and I want the charge to be murder and attempted murder. And there's others that have to answer for crimes against me too. I am not going to shut up and become a fucking murder victim so they can get away with what they need to get away with against me. This is me with my long hair. I had to shave my head because of going through so much deforming, only to be called a liar. My head has been flattened, it's been rounded out, it's been widened, it's been shortened, it's been elongated, it's been many different shapes and sizes since I've been shot. and being prevented from getting help and proof as to what I was shot with. And yet this looks completely different. So does this. I've had serious skull removal, serious shit done to me. The tube that goes to the back of my head now, serious spinal deforming done to me. And while all of this is happening to me, I am medically blacklisted, so I have to put up with every single thing that's done, no matter what it is. This was actually my skull at one point in time. This is the cops and criminal fucking doctors who have done this. This is more my true image without my glasses before all the changes done to me. And I am the end of my bloodline too. So Dale Hartwick, Harry Hartwick, Raymond LeBlanc, Bert Hustler, Robert Barry, Jason Van Alstyne, Tyler Lake, Bill Waldridge or Rob Cross, Blair Hardy Kane, Raymond LeBlanc, Harry Hartwick, Dale Hartwick, Tony Hearns, Ed OPP, one's named, and the criminal doctors, and yes, there is others. It's organized trafficking, framing, torturing, obvious identity thefts, homicides, frauds, murders, and cover-ups right in Napanee, Ontario and area. This is also me at one time. I have something inside my head now. I get so much restriction, it actually puts dents in the side of my head. This is a picture.
Christwood here. I am in the process of identity theft, identity change. Compliments of William Billy Waldridge. I am being changed to look like him. He is being hidden. He is being protected. He can verify this. He can prove this. He can implicate OPP involved 402 days of crime on me, injuring, torturing me, brain damaging me, being lived through, having illegal OPP surveillance put into me, no criminal record or history, no brain problems prior to or after or prior to August 2019, but when this started, I now have electroshock and lobotomizing me. Like I said, I am in a process of identity theft, identity change, lies, cover-ups, medical record falsifications, medical discrimination, compliments of OPP and mental health worker involved in this. Dangerous, guilty, sex offenders, human sex trade, slavery, trafficking, the poor, homeless, lies, cover-ups, 402 days of being injured, brain damage, compliments of Spencer Mills, compliments of mental health worker through William Billy Waldridge, who is the husband and who is the crime boss. Christwood here. I am in the process of it.
I'm not in the process of identity theft anymore. I am in the process. It's already been finished to me, against me. And there's that tube that comes up in my throat all the time that I get the feces and urine going through me. This is me at one time with my long hair. So, public beware. Human trafficking, children, sex slavery, trafficking children and adults, torture crimes, slavery, forcible confinements, kidnapping, sex assaults, serious brain injuring, serious body mutilations, medical file falsifications for treatment refusals, discriminations, arrest refusals, false arrests, kidnapping, sex assaults, lies, time buying, cover ups, extortion, threats, intimidation, causing homelessness is what has taken place. While all of this was being done to me and in an excruciating pain, I cannot do a damn thing about anything that is done to me. I, my medical rights, my legal rights, and my human rights have been taken from me for this revenge retaliation, and that's exactly what this is. And because I am the end of my bloodline, this is a mass homicide, ending an entire bloodline. For me, speaking of police crimes being revenge, retaliation, slave torture, full identity theft, and fraud. There's also been bank thefts against me as well. Having phone calls done on me at hospitals to prevent me help improve, lies, and nobody has to answer for anything. When you kill people, when you are trafficking, when you are committing all your crimes, especially in Napanee and areas, you have lots of help to assure that you get away with it all. Luckily, I don't have the $22,000, and you are guilty of ending a bloodline. Congratulations on what you accomplished against me with 100% proof. As I said once again, families of murdered and missing, regardless of who it is, police involved, their accomplices, and very serious criminal doctors, at least around Napanee and area. You're getting your murder, you're getting your identity theft, and you're going to get it all covered up. Good job. Never speak police crimes, anybody. If you do, I hope you have body bags because that's where people in your family and yourself will eventually end up. And there'll be nothing that can be done after they're finishing torturing this shit right out of you and mutilating you. And once again, no matter what you can prove you've been through, there'll be nothing you'll be able to do about it. I am Christopher Wood. This is Polaris Media Police Crime Report. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like, share, subscribe, and one way or another, people need to be arrested. One way or another, people are going to be arrested. I am not going to be a brain damaged, brain dead, completely, totally, physically changed, slave trafficked victim of police and their low lives any longer. This ends.